Meme coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin have been all the hype in the crypto community lately. You can't seem to look anywhere without seeing a news headline of someone becoming an overnight millionaire from putting their money into these kinds of cryptocurrencies. Like this 33-year-old who put $250,000 into Dogecoin when it was worth just 4.5 cents. Now it's sitting at about 25 cents, meaning a 5x, so a total profit of $1.25 million. But is this a sound investing strategy and something that you should try and replicate for yourself, or should you try and steer clear of these kinds of investments altogether? Throughout the course of this video, I'll be talking about the different pros and cons of investing in meme coins and some key things that you should keep in mind so you can make an informed decision on whether or not they are the right investment for you. Firstly, let's define what a meme coin is. Essentially, a meme coin can be classified as any type of cryptocurrency that sees a massive increase in price that is hyped by speculation and people's interest in the coin without having any real use case or tangible value that would actually warrant any changes in the price of that currency. This momentum ultimately fizzles out and sees the price of that cryptocurrency lose value just as quickly as it was gained. Of course, speculation and interest is a massive driving factor when it comes to the price of anything, and it seems to have held strong for Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, which are now sitting within or very close to the top 10 cryptocurrencies. While Shiba Inu does appear to have some projects coming out for it, it's hard to say whether or not it really is just a meme coin, but at this point in time it's still in its infancy and only time will tell how it will pan out in the future. Firstly, when it comes to meme coins, you have to keep in mind that their price is driven by speculation and people's interest, helping to grow momentum and building up the price of their particular currency. And these are largely retail investors, so investors like you and me who are using their own money and trying to make a gain as fast as possible. This can lead to irrational price changes, as you can see with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu seeing hundreds of percentage increases in the value of the currency in a very short space of time with no real use case or utility actually driving up that price. So you have to keep in mind that at any point during the pump that the price can come crashing down, and it's best to just take some profits along the way instead of waiting for a massive dip to scare you into selling your investment. Typically when you invest in a meme coin, there's a few things that can happen. You might see a rapid rise in the price of that particular coin. This will lead to FOMO, or fear of missing out. You might see people making massive gains on that particular coin and you want to be a part of some of these profits, and then you end up buying into that coin as well. Once you've bought in, you can hold with diamond hands and never sell no matter what the price changes are, and this can ultimately lead to two things. Either the coin will keep rising in value and you'll make a massive profit, however at some point that momentum will stop, and if you hold for dear life no matter what, you will ultimately get burned, because more than likely you will have not bought right at the bottom. You'll have purchased somewhere near the midpoint or maybe even at the top of the pump. So just holding for dear life will ultimately get you burned, because that price will come crashing down and you don't want to be stuck holding the bag and losing out those profits that you could have had if you had just sold a bit earlier. Ultimately, the best strategy that you could have is just setting yourself a particular goal on a return that you want to make. For example, selling a portion of your investment at say a 50% return or maybe even 100% return, and gradually taking profits as the price climbs. This will make sure that you will make a return from your investment instead of just hoping and praying that that price will keep on climbing and never come crashing down. Secondly, when it comes to meme coins, they are not hard to make. You can pay someone on Fiverr a few $100s or even less to make your very own cryptocurrency. Fiverr is essentially a website where you can pay people to do certain tasks like edit YouTube videos, make thumbnails, or even make your very own cryptocurrency. Crypto scams are an excellent way to make the founders of a particular coin very rich. All you have to do is have the right marketing strategy and pay the right people to endorse your coin, and you can see massive gains in a very short space of time, and all the founders have to do is artificially increase the price of the coin and then sell it near the top to make a massive return. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather have been a part of these crypto scams, and all you have to do is just pay enough money and get the right people involved. If you have enough money and the right marketing, you can see massive gains in the price of a coin with no real use case or utility. And just because someone has made a cryptocurrency doesn't give them any credibility to say that they really know what they're doing, or they can actually make good on the promises that that they have made about what that cryptocurrency is going to achieve. This is because meme coins are made as tokens which don't require their own unique blockchain or infrastructure to be made. They are typically made as ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, which is easily accessible for anyone to make their very own type of token. Making cryptocurrency coins actually does require a lot of technical information and knowledge to generate them and make their own unique blockchain. However, these meme coins do not fall under that type of category. Next thing to keep in mind is the market cap of the cryptocurrency that you're going to invest in. Market cap is just the circulating supply of a cryptocurrency multiplied by its price. Now, the reason this is very important to keep in mind is because a lot of people will just focus on the actual price of the particular cryptocurrency. If you look at something like Shiba Inu, which is nowhere near even worth a cent, it can look very cheap in terms of its price. However, when looking at its market cap, this is not necessarily the case. And if you're just focusing on the price of the coin, you might think it could be very easy to increase in value. And this is why a lot of people speculate that Shiba Inu might go up to 1 cent, because it's already so cheap, and going up to a cent, which again on paper makes it look like it's worth virtually nothing, but in reality its market cap is already quite high, and if it saw an increase from its current price up to 1 cent, its value would be close to that of Ethereum, which has virtually no chance of happening. The last thing to look at when you're thinking of investing into meme coins is what is the use case for the particular currency. For a currency to actually hold value and be a consistent long-term investment, it has to have an actual function. For example, with Bitcoin, it creates a purely decentralized peer-to-peer trading system with currency and removes the middleman and any costs associated with management fees from banks or other government organizations. It's also a store of value, as the currency is deflationary, meaning it increases in value consistently, as opposed to the currency system that we have now, which is deflationary and loses value on a yearly basis, in comparison to Bitcoin, where there is a finite supply and the amount of Bitcoin in circulation is halved every 4 years, meaning that it will consistently increase in value because the supply of it will continue to fall. Because without a proper use case, the price of a coin will just pump for a short period of time and then fall just as quickly. For a currency to have any sustainable growth, it has to have a proper use case and utility to drive up that price and actually give it value. If it doesn't have that, it might see a massive pump in a short space of time from hype and speculation from investors, but this can't be maintained, and ultimately that price will just come crashing down. Now that you know how to effectively invest into meme coins, you might want to look at my complete guide to investing into cryptocurrency. Check that video out on screen so you can make an informed decision with your crypto investing and avoid a lot of the mistakes that I made in the beginning.